Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on TPIV. Nice looking chart here that's been in a channel and then had recently pulled back, as you can see here. But the key thing that had occurred was, as you can see right here, a nice hammer candle formed. If you're not familiar with what that is, pretty much it's a good bullish sign of saying, you know what, the price is ready to head back up. A simple Google search on hammer candle and you'll find all sorts of good stuff on it. But as you can see, like I said, the hammer candle formed, and then since then, 3 green days in a row. And in fact, today, nice size volume. So as you can see, volume is drifting upwards, which is what you want to see when the price is, in a bounce like it is right now. So looking forward, where are the resistances, where are the supports? That's the key things that we want to break down here. And the important part also about this day here was, sure, it did break below this orange line here, which is the 200-day simple moving average, which is a key level of support on any chart. So it did break below it intraday, but because we're looking at the daily chart, we just care about where the close is at, and you can see that it closed well above it. The next day did open below it, but then you can see managed to close above it again, and then from that point forward, the price has continued to creep higher and higher. So with all that being said, 200-day simple moving average right now valued at 21 cents is going to be an important level of support. And if that one can't quite hold, then we do have this level of support down here below it, which is valued at 22 cents. So let me change this to green real quick to represent support. Now for the fun stuff, where are the resistance levels at? The first resistance that the price is currently doing some battle with, if you look closely there, is this purple line here. This is the 50-day simple moving average, another important level or moving average. And right now it's basically right at it. This is valued at 23.5 cents, and today's close was at 23.5 cents. So it hasn't quite broken through it, but at the same time, it's right on the edge there of hopefully pushing through. Now with the break of that, the next level of resistance is, at least in my opinion, the important one, and I'll show why that is. But first, let me change this to red to represent this being a level of resistance. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker because it is an important one. But right here at 27.5 cents, you can see that through the past history of the chart, multiple times the price has bumped its head on there. Here, this whole section didn't quite hit it, but close enough. You get the gist. And then here's another few times. So in a nutshell, 27.5 cents clearly has a big-time history of acting as a support, or excuse me, as a resistance throughout the history of the chart. So with that being said, with a break of 27 cents, sure, it's been a difficult level to get through. But the more difficult resistance is to get through, usually the stronger the breakout and farther it can run, and that definitely holds true with this chart. As you can see, the next level of resistance after 27.5 isn't until these previous highs up here at 38 cents. That's just that it is what it is. That's what the chart says. Any chartist you would ask, where's the next resistance after 27.5? They'd look and find where the next kind of common area of previous highs was, and that's just way up here. So the point I'm getting at is, with a break of that 27.5 cents, it is almost basically like a miniature blue sky breakout, because this would a lot of room to run. Now, am I saying that it's going to just skyrocket right up here? That's not what I'm saying, but just strictly from the technical perspective, the resistance level is definitely spaced out here, and if you get another bigger volume day, this thing could really get moving. But obviously, one step at a time. We first got to get through this little resistance here, and then 27.5. But a lot of explosive potential here if this 27.5 cent level can fall. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, once more, this was TPIV. Thanks for listening.